Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kansas State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Golden Gophers offense will get the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Wildcats will hustle to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Past the 25. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the first down. Power football with the run. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This is why you consistently run the football. Steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Now they'll run the draw. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Brosmer. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He's looking for a man on second down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. A little screen to the running back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Wildcats are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cephas.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Slides away. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce it to 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Wildcats get enough to move the chains. First down for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Kansas State pushing the pace.
This is why quarterbacks always take care of their offensive line. This is why they feed them in the offseason, invite them to the house, buy them gifts, take care of the big boys, because they take care of you, and those numbers start to pile up.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man by himself. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To throw, it's Brosmer. He looks that one in nicely. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They keep attacking through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Splits the uprights. It's good.
That makes the score Kansas State 14, Minnesota 10.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Johnson looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cephas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Swanson. And chunk plays on the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. On first and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the lone running back. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Peters. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Golden Gophers have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle. It's Spencer. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They're testing the right side here. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Direct snap. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Try to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Minnesota 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Edwards. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Johnson wants to throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. After the run, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cephas. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw it again. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Johnson looking to throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wildcats! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Finds his big tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
That makes the score Kansas State 28, Minnesota 20.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that one.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
With the score, Kansas State 28.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Remember back when I played in the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Second and short now after that completion. It's a draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. And the Golden Gophers have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he missed it. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Nice move there. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands, and the QB couldn't get it done.
They'll run the screen. Sweet feet on the move. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Jackson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Brosmer. He finds his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fast motion from the offense. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. The sure hands, it's Williams. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. It's complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. They want to just keep throwing it. Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Taylor. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Pushes ahead. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Now on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Cephas.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled, but he has a first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Johnson looking to throw. It's caught. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 17 over Mississippi State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Taylor has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
96 on to kick it away.
Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Brosmer. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. Hey, that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Kansas State quick to the line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Jackson. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They'll run play action. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Brosmer. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Swanson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Going up top on first down. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Johnson wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front.
Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Oxford for some time. They're up 14 over Ohio. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the ground, it's Jackson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Offense set on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Spencer.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Feeling some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Coming after it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll run for it on 4th down. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry-up. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Brosmer. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this game.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.